like 3 meals.
This is HOG. He showed up to give us some kind of an award.
Pam, nice to meet you.
It's too late.
I'm done.
Hi, Sharon.
But you know what?
I'll go get you one.
How you doing, guys?
I'm the girl.
Sorry, I'm walking in front of you.
No.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Jim. Surprise.
I walked away before I said
Yeah. You and your.
She calls me up on the phone about an hour ago.
You and Patty and your daughter.
We're supposed to have a meeting here. It's a coffee shop.
Yes. Oh.
It's not really a meeting, but it's kind of a meeting.
I was gonna bring it.
They had no idea. They're looking at me like I'm nuts.
Doc says this is it, right here.
We want meetings like that.
No, only your daughter.
Yeah, no
Kim,
Yeah. Have a cigar, you know, have something to eat, something to drink.
But
You have her in the Elks Lodge, you can't take
April.
nothing to eat or nothing to drink in that room. Yeah, that.
you, Patty, yeah. I have to show it to you.
Was it one of the rafting
So
ones?
young, huh?
It wasn't one of the rafting ones, was it?
No, it was the Grove when it was on Victoria.
Oh, they'll take the tables.
So BCC, was it the old director, was it our picture of the,
Old.
I bet they got lucky.
with our names below it for the director?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I didn't know it was you until I looked at it and I go,
Yeah, they
that looks like, no, that doesn't look like Patty. It's somebody else.
And I'm here too.
Yeah, I know that.
The cameraman.
Hello,
I mean, how many do you want?
our brothers and sisters from the HOG chapter, which we're members of. And we're here because Pat wanted to see your smiling faces.
That's right. Want to see how you guys live. This is great.
We're thinking about changing our meeting format.
Sharon is secretary.
Yes.
Pam is
Money.
Good work.
Don is trouble and Pat is trouble.
Capital T.
They come in when they come in as a pair.
Yeah.
It's the West Coast Thunder thing. You know, the ones that we go up and we pick up trash and we do the biking and all that stuff? That's the guys that we work under.
Yeah. Don's the boss.
We're still waiting. We're still waiting for those paychecks.
So yeah, I was gonna say. So
Oh, the treasurer.
What I got.
Well, that's the main reason we came here tonight. We were thinking about all the volunteer work that the Black Sheep does for the HOG chapter, especially you guys with our HOG chapter and with West Coast Thunder. When you guys kicked in several years ago and started helping us with parking bikes, and then the parking the bikes became to doing the setup of the barricades, and then it turned into permanent latrine orderly and trash detail, and without volunteers for West Coast Thunder or for any of the HOG chapters, this whole event, especially West Coast Thunder, it'd be extremely difficult to pull off. It takes more than just 5 or 10 or 20 or 30 of us. We're at about 100 to 150 volunteers, I think, now to pull off West Coast Thunder, and it takes about a year to plan it. But when it comes down to the day of the event, you guys are there. I think what do you meet at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're by 5 o'clock breakfast is over, and you guys are out there in full force, and you stay to the end of the day, and it's a tribute to us that you guys are there, and our respect for the Black Sheep is more than I think we can all put into words. I was at the Elsinore chapter just last weekend, and we did basically the same thing, because the same thing that those guys do. They also help us with West Coast and with Corona. So kind of got the idea of maybe putting something together, something to say a special thank you. And the trip to Europe was off. Plane fares were too high. Cruise was a little too expensive. The booking was just too difficult. Nobody could get all the time off. So got the idea to put something together, and I asked my wife if she could kind of assemble this and make it herself a little plaque that we have here. And she said, "Yeah, no problem." I said, "Well, you got about 2, maybe 3 weeks to get this done." And oh yeah, no sweat. A week or 2 later, how's it going? Well, I haven't started yet, but I'm gonna go get all the goods tomorrow. And this is the week before, so on Tuesday, you got everything yet? Well, I'm working on it. 3 days now till Saturday for the first presentation. So then at the last minute, she finally runs down and how she put this thing together in one afternoon, I don't know, but she did registration for West Coast Thunder and for 5-7 years, I guess. And
She did the newsletter for a long time.
She works well under pressure.
yeah, she does. So she does her best work under pressure. And she assured me if I just pop this front and back, this thing will come apart just as easy as can be. But anyway, this is just a little something we want to present to you guys. Hold that, please.
Clean it yet.
It's the rocker from both of the chapters of Corona and from Riverside both. And the HOG patch in the middle. And in the center here at the bottom it says a special thank you to the Riverside, California chapter of the Black Sheep for your dedication and service to Inland Empire, HOG, and Circle City HOG and West Coast Thunder. Presented August 2009. We want you guys to have this. We got a mounting bracket we're going to put on the back of Doc's bike. It bolts right onto the fender. That's no problem, is it?
Serve. We love the HOG chapter. It's our mission to ride with you, integrate with you, do everything that you guys do. Because we are members of the HOG chapter.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And anytime you guys need anything, wedding, funeral, baptism, just a prayer.
Yeah.
We're there.
Perfect.
We'll always be there.
Yeah.
One of us will always be there.
It's a great brotherhood, I think, for us to be this close and have this camaraderie. It's like I say, I'm surprised that such a meeting like this. This is great. I wish we did something like this in our chapter because sometimes it gets a little stuffy. But anyway, again, we thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts.
We thank you.
Thank you very much. No
Move
problem.
in closer. Awesome woman.
Repeat that plaque on the bottom.
This is Richard.
Yeah, we know. I know
Yeah, I
Richard.
rode you a couple times.
That's right.
Pam, it's good to meet you.
You got to put a nickel in the jar. You're late.
Oh, no.